shaking her fist, and the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be here. I brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
It's time for Veterans Issues, the show that brings you information about veterans, military, and their families. Now here's your host, Ken Robbins.
Welcome to Veterans Issues. Appreciate you tuning in this week. Today we're talking with Mark 209 and Vonda, I won't say easily, but Vonda Armstrong. A lot of you around here know her by that name, but Vonda Armstrong. We're going to be talking about Southern Gospel Weekend. Get the pen, be right back. Welcome back to Veterans Issues. Appreciate you tuning in this week. Today we've got Vonda Armstrong, and we're going to be talking with Nate Justice. Before we go back, we've got another guy we're going to bring on here shortly after that, but we're going to be talking about the Southern Gospel Weekend coming up this weekend here in Oxford at the Oxford Civic Center. Welcome to the show, guys. Vonda.
Glad to be here.
And Nate, good to see you,
doing,
but
sir?
you didn't want to do that, did you? He wanted to jump over you.
I'm going to lean
Hold
over.
on. A little something behind the scene there. First of all, I'm going to start. Everybody knows you. Nate,
They do.
You're famous.
you're with
Everybody
Mark
knows you.
209. Mark 209 is the name of your group,
Yes,
the
sir.
group that you're in. Why?
Well, a lot of people think it's a Bible verse.
I do too.
It's not.
It's not?
It's not a Bible verse. That's what everyone thinks. It's actually the dead center of Nashville, Tennessee. Mark 209 is mile marker 209. If you go to anything in Nashville, Ryman Auditorium, Country Music Hall of Fame, ASCAP, CSAC, BMI, everything in Nashville is at exit 209.
So I was there all those years on Mark 209, and I thought it was, I was going to, you know what I was going to do?
You were gonna try to find it, weren't you?
I was going to go find it. I was going to Google.
Hey, I had a lady come up to me just recently. It happens every year, at least a few times. We had a lady come up. She said, now, Mark chapter 20, verse 9, how'd you get your name from? And I said, if you find it, we have a brand new shirt for you. Because ain't no 20 to find.
You didn't tell her they don't need Google. They need a GPS to find too.
Yeah.
Oh, my
But it
goodness.
works out well because we have churches that
I'm
book
blown
us
away
in.
now. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I thought it. I'd have swore. I was really going to impress you guys because I was going to have all that and try to remember some of the scripture.
Well, the good news is it's in red, so it's important. It just doesn't have anything to do with our name. We did look it up to make sure it wasn't like God
I've
smited
run over
somebody
it,
because that'd have
so
been
I've
bad.
That would have been bad.
We didn't
I've
want
run
that.
over it so many times. Well, I tell you. Vonda, the big
Yes, sir.
weekend.
It's coming.
We missed last year, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it's been
We're
a
going to
blow.
make up for it, Ken.
Yeah, I know. But you know, I was thinking last night, and I posted something on Facebook. You know, we've been. One of the things I miss is at the OPAC here in Oxford. We have everybody you can think of in country music that comes here, and I get to go out there and see the concerts, and I really miss that.
Yeah.
And now, for over a year, man, nothing.
Nothing.
I'm a member of the State Board of Veterans Affairs in Montgomery. I have not been to a meeting all year. I mean, there's so many things that we just been put on the back burner.
That's right.
And now, the first concert of any sort that I know of is happening. How are we going to do it? How are we doing that now?
It's coming to Oxford, Alabama.
Yeah, but how are we going to do that for people feel comfortable that?
Well, you know,
COVID.
Alabama, according to our governor, Miss Kay Ivey, we're still under a mask mandate. And so it's recommended that people wear a mask. You know, we don't want anyone to be uncomfortable.
Right.
And we're going to social distance in the gymnasium as far as distancing the chairs apart. And so we will have to use, I hope, the balcony this year because we won't be able to put the chairs so close. We want everybody to feel comfortable
Sure.
and come. There are so many people. I spoke with a lady yesterday, 88 years old, and she lived in Florence, Alabama. She said, I cannot wait. I'm driving myself. I have
Wow.
sit in my
Yeah.
house for so long, and I cannot wait to get there to Southern Gospel Weekend. So I think we're going to have a great crowd.
Well, the one thing in my experience there has been that it's not. How many times have you been there, Nate?
We've been there now with 3 or 4 years now. We've gone back to
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay, then you know what I'm talking about. It's not just the music.
No, there's so much
I
more
mean,
to it.
there's somebody going to come to the Lord. I mean, some people get you.
It's happened every year.
If my thing, if you can't be touched by that music, then you need to go next door to a Buck and Bronco or something. There's no. I mean, it's so heartwarming, and this with all that's been going on.
We
If
need
you
it.
don't need some of this, I don't know where you've been.
We had a concert recently that we had a lady who she was watching us, and the first few songs, and then she picked up her chair and faced everybody else. And I've never had anybody just turn her back to us in the middle of a concert. And I thought, well, this is awkward.
Yeah.
So during the intermission, I went down and I asked her, "You okay? Like, what happened? Like, why?" She said, "This is the first time I've been in a corporate worship setting in so long. I forgot what it was like to worship with other people."
Wow.
And so she said, as much as I wanted the music, I needed to watch other people worship. So she spent the entire concert staring at everybody else. It's what we've lost over the last year is the fellowship, is the time together. And so that's what's excited about this.
How many people that we've lost that we know that we couldn't go pay our last respects? I mean, just look at those kind of things. This is a chance to sit there in that chair and listen to the Word of God through music. And think about that person. And this is a chance to get it all done in one spot. This is a all one-stop shopping, wouldn't you say, Vonda?
Absolutely. We've got 25 groups that are coming, and over the course of 3 days, 18th, 19th, and 20th, they're going to be singing during the day and at night, and I'm looking forward to it myself.
Well, I got a question that I was thinking about. The showcases you have during the day, that's just during 10, 11, 10, 12 o'clock during the day, whatever. Are the public invited to that?
Absolutely. We start at 9 o'clock actually. And the difference in daytime and nighttime, the nighttime is a concert and it's great. And you hear some wonderful talent. But during the day, it's like a big church service. And it starts that morning at 9 o'clock. And the groups, I tell them, you guys do what you do when you go to church. You know, when you go out and sing at the local church, do what you do. And if the Lord moves, then, and somebody comes down to the altar, that's more important. If you have to sing another song, nobody's going to get on to you. We want to have church.
For the Marines that's out there watching, that'd be the little hand on 9, the big hand on 12, right?
Yeah, that's for the Marines. They always get the bad rap anyway.
They'll get from me, yeah.
There you go.
But no, it starts off Thursday night with a veterans program, and I love to be in a part of that because the veterans started, if you remember the first time we did this, it was like 5 or 6 came up.
I do.
The next time it was like 2 dozen came up, and now they just line up.
They're everywhere. This is their night to shine,
Yeah.
and this is number 6, the 6th Southern Gospel Weekend this year.
And they get to come forward to that audience and their family and tell a little about their service, where they served, and when they served. And if you can't see pride, but you can.
Yeah, no, you
You'll
can.
see it.
We watched it a couple years ago, and it was just to sit back and listen to the stories and to watch. One of my favorite things about it, and this is from our perspective, as not just as an artist, but as a fan who got to enjoy the service, was when the guy started talking, and there was one gentleman in particular, I remember, he came up to our table afterwards, and he said, you know, it's different because you don't hear things. Like I was raised saying thank you to servicemen and women. You opened the door, you shook a hand, you showed them the respect that they're owed, and that's missing so badly right now.
Yeah.
And he said you don't have places like this that are willing to give you the chance to stand up and be proud for what you did.
That's right.
Well, I don't
And
know.
that's why we're excited about
I
it.
don't know if
that's
y'all
why I
caught
love
it, but I asked each one of them, I said, when were you in the service? They said, I was in Korea in 1950. Yeah, I'm talking about 1950, 55. I said, real quick, I said, what's your serial number? And do you know that everybody had it?
They know it.
Find me somebody that don't know their serial number, and I'll say they didn't serve. But every one of them, they just spread that chest out. I know my serial
buck
number.
up, yeah.
And they'll shout it out. You know,
Yeah.
and it's like, that was me, because when we raised our right hand, we became a number.
Yep.
We became what they call a GI, government issue. And so they gave us a serial number. Before we go, and we're going to switch out and get Jim on here.
Yeah.
Is anything what you want to say that I've left out?
No, one of the things that we do every year, and Vaughn, if it's okay, we'll do it again this year, is we work with the Veterans Organization. One of the things we got the chance to do was particularly say thank you to a group of men who kind of got forgotten about, and that was during the Vietnam War and during that time. And there's an organization that was put out by the U.S. government that we tied into, that we have thank you pins. We have something to give. And so we did it 2 years ago, obviously not last year.
Don't give me
Rona.
one.
Hey, we absolutely, if you didn't get one last time, come by the table. But we have them, and that's one of the things we like doing is because those guys, when they came
I'm
home,
going
they
to
didn't
get
hear
two
thank
because
you.
I was over there twice.
That's
You was over there
right.
twice. I want one for
I know
each
what you
side.
said, yeah.
I want one for each
Yeah,
side.
we got to
That's
go
what-
to a break. I
Absolutely.
appreciate that.
Thank
I'll
you,
see you
sir.
down there today. We got to go to a break, come back. We got more with Mark 209 and Vonda Welcome back to Veterans Issues. Appreciate you tuning in with us today. We switched out Nate. We're going to put Jim in here. Jim, Jim, welcome to the show.
How you doing,
buddy.
sir?
Excuse us, Fonda.
Y'all go ahead.
We did.
Let's do it again. One more.
Let me get out of your way, guys.
Yeah. Be careful. Get that jaw, man. We got,
That'd be bad.
no. But Jim, you with do you happen to know why they call it Mark 209? I'm just kidding.
Yes.
You know?
I happen to know
I
that.
was going to tell you the story about that.
You were.
Yeah.
He can
just
tell.
go
I
to
would. I would know because my dad's the one who told us that.
Go to Nashville, turn left, go 2 blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that is something that if you're out traveling with somebody in a country music bus or a bus, and you're up in West Virginia, and you're looking for a high school, and they say you pull up beside somebody, where's the high school? Well, you're going down here at that stop. Don't forget the stop sign. It's going down. There's a no, there's a yellow house. I forget the yellow house. They're going past. Yeah, going to 6 more. 5 more. About 2 miles down.
And a barking
And-
dog.
and-
Yep.
Yeah, and you're in a big old bus, and you can't just be doing U-turns all over it.
That's right.
You can barely drive the roads in West Virginia
Thank
as
you,
it is
thank
in a
you,
bus.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Okay, we got the Diamond Awards. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, that's Friday.
What is that?
This will be the first time ever. The Diamond Awards are usually hosted.
Norman held somewhere else.
They're held at Pigeon Forge
Mm-hmm.
at the Smoky Mountain Convention Center every year. And because of the COVID regulations last year and, we were all at home like you were talking about before, then we were going to have to reschedule them. And it's almost time to start the nominating for 2021 awards, but yet we were about to have Southern Gospel Weekend. So I offered to host the Diamond Awards in Oxford, Alabama. I thought it'd be something great for the people in Oxford to get all dressed up. Now
That's
I'm
what I was
talking,
gonna say.
this
They
is
gonna
a
dress
big
up.
deal. And our Master of Ceremonies is from Springfield, Missouri. He's a DJ. His name's Dave Taylor. And I heard he was wearing a tuxedo. And Miss Tanya Rose and Tracy Bird, they're going to be in evening gowns. This is a big deal this year.
You got your
And,
tuxedos, yeah.
I have one. Don't know if I pull it out.
Oh,
today.
he'll
And
have
I
a
usually
cowboy
wear a glitter
hat.
jacket.
Yeah, a glitter jacket, but it's going to be great. And this is something that we've not experienced in Oxford at Southern Gospel Weekend, but the people are going to love it. They would love to have it every
So
year.
you're bringing a mountain to Muhammad.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Okay, that's great. I never had heard of I heard of the Diamond Awards that they have up there, but I didn't.
Well, you're going to get to
mix it with
experience
this, so I was
it.
gonna do that.
We're
Yeah.
just ready to find out if we won or not.
There you go. Well, baby,
my
we
book you
we got to
did.
find out who's in charge, and we can come across a little something.
Yeah, yeah.
You have in the hotel. If there's folks out there watching now, they'd like to come in town and get a decent rate. They'd like to come into Oxford the night before. So see, it starts on Thursday. You got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and it goes
Yes.
out Sunday. So if you'd like to get a motel at a reasonable rate, you call the
Yes,
which one
the
is it?
Courtyard Marriott.
Courtyard
And
Marriott. yeah, in
they're conveniently located to everything here in
Sure they are.
Oxford. I've already stayed there just a couple of weeks ago. It was absolutely wonderful. The ladies at the front desk were great. I have the number if you want me to give it.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
256
256
831
831
7995.
7995.
Yeah, and you just tell them that you're coming to Southern Gospel Weekend, you'll get a great rate. It's
Well,
good.
not only that, you're going to be across the street from a Japanese restaurant called Yumi.
Yeah, right down the road
And
from
then
Cracker
the other
Barrel.
one across the street. You got two of them right across the street from each other. And then you got the yellow mushroom, yellow mushroom?
Mellow mushroom.
Well, it's yellow and mellow.
It's yellow
Mellow-
and mellow. The yellow mellow mushroom is next
Mellow
door.
mushroom. You got all of it right there within walking distance. Mm-hmm. And you got IHOP right in the backyard.
IHOP, Cracker Barrel, Zaxby's. I mean, there's everything you need right there.
Wow.
I know my wife's coming in.
Yes.
She's coming in
gonna
for the
love
week.
it.
She's really excited about it.
Really?
It's going to be great.
Well, I think Jim, that this year it's probably going to be a whole lot different than the ones in the past because of the been cooped up. I mean, you keep a bunch of dogs cooped up and they get to go coon hunting the first night. I mean, it's just. I think that's
Is he
kinda
calling
what we're
us
gonna-
dogs?
I don't
No,
know.
I'm just
I
saying
don't know.
The
this is gonna
people,
be-
yeah, you keep one tied up, they want to get out,
telling you
and that's
that.
what's
I
happening.
know the few times that we've gotten out since COVID hit, it's pretty incredible the concerts that we've had. The people
Probably,
just
a lot of people their
really
first time.
excited, yes.
Yeah, you got a lot of. This is my first time being out.
Right.
Right.
And I think this is what you're gonna find out here. And then they come out there on Thursday or Friday and they say, "Oh, I'm coming back tomorrow." You know, I didn't plan to just come out there one time.
That's right.
But I know you're gonna see that.
I
Because
talked to the girl at the Civic Center, Ken, and she said every year we get a lot of calls. But this year, we've gotten so many calls. I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't know if it's Diamond Awards or what's going on, but this year's different. And
You know
so
what
I
hear?
think that's what it is.
You know what I hear more than anything? I go around from Walmart or whatever I'm at Lowe's. When y'all gonna do that thing again? I said,
And you know what they're talking about,
Y'all
don't you?
do? When you gonna do that thing again? Yes, sir. We're gonna do that thing here shortly.
Again.
Again. That was
Again.
what Burl Haggard said. Together, again. Okay. And what's the time? It begins in the evening. What's the starting
We're going to open the doors for the veterans only at 4:30
Thursday
on
night.
Thursday, and then at 5 o'clock everybody else. We want 30 minutes to get their name because we're doing something very special for the veterans this year. We're going to get every person's name. So I mean, we're calling all veterans, all your friends, and everybody
them?
that watches your show. All
Both of
these
them?
veterans, we want them all. We even want the Marines. I
Uh-oh.
mean, we want them all, Ken.
You got
And-
that? Y'all got that?
we want them all. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get their name and their phone number, and we're going to give away a big screen TV from Sam's to one veteran. He didn't have to do anything but be there, and he's going.
Big
Somebody's
screen.
going to win.
Big screen
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Isn't
Isn't that awesome?
You'll put your name in the hat, yeah?
I'm not a veteran, so I can't do
Well, you
that.
can't do this weekend.
You can't win the TV if you're not
Let's
a
see how
veteran.
well you do this. Do this.
Not real well.
We're going to give away two, but the veterans are going to win one on Thursday night, and it's just going to be awesome.
You
We
gonna
got
get two
gifts.
TVs?
We got gifts for the veterans that we're going to give them when they get there. They're going to be celebrated, and then we're going to start the program.
One thing that I caught, midnight prayer at Hubbard's off
Oh,
Main.
yeah.
That every night?
We try to start that at 10 o'clock, and it's only on only on Thursday and Friday,
Okay.
because Saturday, technically, when we leave the Civic Center, it's over. But on Thursday night and Friday night, starting at 10 o'clock, Charlotte Hubbard has a menu prepared just for us. I've got
Is it
entertainment.
breakfast?
It is.
No.
No, it's not, but it's
It's
fantastic.
delicious.
And
And
they
we-
do a superb job.
Yes,
Yeah,
they do
sure.
a great,
Their
great
servers
job.
are great.
And we take over the stage down there. I've got some talent going to the stage. You're not only going to get to eat, you're going to get to be entertained while you eat.
Can I come?
You can. You can sing a little Willie and Waylon. We won't tell anybody. You
Okay.
can do that on
Together.
the road.
Again.
I got a minute left. Let's forget Waylon with it just for this minute. We'll get it later. What else am I leaving out here?
Midnight prayer, daytime showcases are on Friday and Saturday. People get that mixed up. Thursday is our setup day, but on Friday and Saturday
Friday and
during the
Saturday.
day, it is open to everybody. If you're a church and you're looking to book
Money.
somebody,
How much it cost?
if you want to be a VIP, it's $25 for all 3 days, and we'll sit you down in the floor.
You get a ticket or tag or something?
You'll have an armband, and the armband is one of those that you can shower with it. And then if you want to sit in the general admission, it's free, absolutely free.
Okay. All right. Well, we run out of time. I appreciate you coming on.
God bless you,
And
sir.
I'll see y'all this weekend.
Ooh, see you
After a while,
soon.
I'll see you at a while, Crocodile.
What's my
We got to
name?
go to a break. Come back. I got news you could use. Stay where you are. Get the pen. Welcome back to Veterans Issues. I appreciate Mark 209 and Vonda.
Armstrong.
I did it on purpose, folks. It's Vonda Armstrong. I've known her for 75, 76 years. Vonda easily. But no, it's just a joke, folks. Just a joke. And so anyhow, I appreciate them coming on doing the show and looking forward to seeing them down there at the Southern Gospel Weekend at the Oxford Civic Center in Oxford, Alabama. It'll be the first event I've been to. I'm so excited. I probably want to stay up or go to sleep at night. So don't forget the Combat Park down there on 6755 Curry Station Road in East Aboga. Notice they got their new tank down there. Those folks, those are not tanks like water tanks. Those are combat tanks that you drive. This thing come over the hill and it scared me a little bit, but these are big. Some of them are British tanks, but these are combat tanks that's used in the war, and you can drive one, not just ride in one, but you can drive one of them, and that needs to be put on your bucket list. Young boys, young girls, women, men. Well, nowadays we can't say those words, so whatever. Y'all, everybody is welcome to. I don't think they're gonna isolate you by one sex or the other, but you come on down and get that off your bucket list that you didn't know you had. Got a Army surplus store there. They got paintball fights. You name it. It's all right there at the 173 exit off I-20 and tell them I sent you, and they don't get nothing. The Fifth Veterans Home, again, I'll update you on that. We're trucking right along, $60 million building that down in Enterprise, Alabama, and hopefully we'll get that soon. I'll have you more when the commissioner sends me the diagrams, drawings. The Blue Water Navy, once more, if you was in the Blue Water Navy off the coast of Vietnam and you may be leaving some money on the table. There's been millions of dollars paid out. So go look into that, see if you qualify. And the way they do that is the ship that you was on is listed. If you were not on one of those ships that was that close to the coast, then you don't get it. But they got a list of them, and there's, like I said, thousands of veterans and millions of dollars being paid just for those that were off coast that got sprayed with Agent Orange. So keep that in mind. Go do that, because a lot of people are doing it. A lot of people walking away with a good check. If you want to get the discount at Lowe's, go on this website, lowes.com/military/military, lowes.com/military, and they ask for your information, give them your phone number and everything. And next time you go in there, you need a discount, you don't have to show them a card. Just give me a phone number, they'll bring it up. I don't know where we are and how much time we got left, but maybe somebody can tell me over here how much time we got left, so we'll just hold on and see, because I don't want to run over. Okay, finally got that message, folks. And don't forget the law enforcement tag when you go to get the tag. And you don't have to be in law enforcement to get that, but you can get one, and it honors those who died in the line of duty. So keep that in mind. And this week's salute goes out to everyone that's going to be attending the Southern Gospel Weekend. And this salute's for you, and we'll see you next week on Veterans Issues.